Yo, yo, yo to the yo, yo, yo. All right. What we found out earlier in the earlier stream was the soundtrack that we have. It apparently kind of loops out, and then YouTube takes us to another playlist that we do not have permission. So put a little note out on Twitter. I don't think that they'll grab onto it, but it's just a log from myself that that we did have. It seemed that we had that issue, so I put it down into unlisted just to figure out how I might be able to resolve that. The video that we are playing now, just for the record, is this one, and I will throw it into the chat. I do that. This is the one that we're playing now, and the link to that stream is right here. Okay, that should do it. All right, so that's just for the record. That's sort of kind of what happened there, and it was a pleasant enough stream. Talked about Bitcoin a little bit, but even that, I don't think I can rely on the CoinGecko stream to stay with us, and then it just adds a whole other layer of problems. But what I can do is just refer you to your own chart and then speak on what I'm seeing. That might be just the better thing to do. You know, just go through the standard Ruby setup, and then just kind of, most people already have a chart of their own, and then I can just kind of narrate my ideas. I don't think you need to actually see me futzing with the chart, especially if it stops giving us the feed. Then we are in a little bit of trouble. So just to end the day on a more positive note, I will build the chart up a little bit based on Ruby. That's the overlay that you see right there. And then I will kind of read out what is Ruby. So Ruby is a tool for analyzing financial markets. It uses several different exponential moving averages, called EMAs, to provide information about the direction of the market and potential trade opportunities. Ruby is a tool that was built by myself and a few other brilliant people over at TradingView in the very early days. It was very much misunderstood and therefore misaligned with other groups of traders that had this idea that I built Ruby for cash flow. Ruby is a free tool. It is on GitHub, and I speak about and share as much as I possibly can, meaning that I get on and speak about the indicator as much as I can, and always give out the EMAs and always give out my analysis and my narration of what Ruby is doing and what, air quote, she is telling you about the condition of price. And this has been going on for many years, since 2012, and in December 2013 was when TradingView decided that unless they were to charge people money for it, that they would not put it in the classic library, as it would go on down the road. Now they have tools. You do have to pay for them ultimately, but you can do multi-EMAs on your charts now. So what we want to do is set your chart up in this way. If you want to follow Ruby, you want an 8 EMA, you want a 41, a 12, a 51, a 96, and a 243. And they are all color coded, and this was in the beginning so that we could just have something that was really beautiful and gorgeous, that would keep you interested in the chart. A lot of times, these spaghetti or goofy lines on the chart confuses people, but so it was built by a very smart colorist, Lemegway, who really gave Ruby the depth. And I've posted many pictures of her out in the open, so you can always check those out. Yes, am I a problem child? Yes, I am a problem child. TradingView would find it in their deepest wisdom to ban me, life ban me, and so I can't even go in and build a chart. I can keep a chart up for about 2 minutes or so, and then it immediately takes me to the sign on, and from there I can't ever get an account. So I am always searching for a chart. CoinGecko has been a great chart for me to use, but like I said, it won't stay with us for an entire stream. It'll start to stop sending real-time price. So that's the problem there, and will always be the problem because I'm the problem. All right, so we have CoinGecko giving us this is a BTC USD chart, Coinbase, and our price right now is $72,211. And so we'll start off with the 1 minute. Ruby does one thing that's a little unique, is that she's built on the 60-minute fixed. But if you're on CoinGecko, when you're asking for just even one of the EMAs, for example, you can turn off the give price at close, so that you're actually kind of getting a stair-stepping effect on the chart, because it's catching up with each candle. So it's giving you and we'll put the 8 on, for example, and it will plot on the chart what the 8 is doing in that closing bar, instead of the closing reaching towards and smoothing out to get to the 60-minute bar. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to just first things is to grab any kind of triple EMA that you have, if you just have a standard account, and we will go to settings, and our inputs are going to be, the very first input will be an 8, and the time frame will be on the 1 hour, and we will uncheck wait for time frame closes. We will uncheck that. We will go to style, and we'll go ahead and style it at this orange color. We will not be able to railroad this, but it's okay. And just go on the next thickness up, not super thin, just the next thickness up, while we're just building it at first. And then click it one time, bring the chart down a little bit there, and we can see that the 1 hour shows us that we did reach our top at 73,624. I think that my Twitter say 74.8 was that? That would be the ultimate double top high. So we did fall off of that. And besides one candle, we have been in a bias short. We have not been in a holding of the 8, as it's called. A holding of the 8 was a very little candle where the high was 72,798, and it's been falling since then, now trading at 72.64. Okay, so if I was to do let me see, give it a try here. If we were to do a screen capture, there we go, then we can see the chart live. And then the next thing we have to do, so we know that works, right? We're good there. And if I go to testing OBS, this should still be playing, and it is. Okay, so we're looking for a loop on the music. It seems like it's still playing. I'll go back over to the chart real quick. Come over here, and the Mac OS YouTube player. Okay. And it looks as though there's some background in the Mac OS screen capture, so I wonder if CoinGecko has like an ad running. They may have like an ad or something like that going on there. Okay, and then we'll take a quick jump over to the studio and check on everything there. That all looks good, and then we'll expand this out because we can, and change it from top chat to live chat, and there we go. Okay, so as far as the to-do list, the last thing would be to figure out why Stream Elements and Nightbot are not registering in the chat. It's not picking up. In the old days, I could put 3, like I did here, just 3 chats, and then it would click in and give us what I have stored in the in their chat integration thingies, their bots that have been useful to us in the past. The little reminders, little rules that I have, and as far as working Ruby and looking at the markets generally, just there's like 10 rules that I try to make sure that everybody knows about, and I've even gotten so far as to share recipes and that sort of crazy kind of stuff that you can do with the little bots. But it has not yet. Stream Element surprises me because I'm always logged in, but they don't want to push out a chat for us. Other than that, I guess what we could add at the very end of this is my inability to have comms. I do have to unplug the dongle in order to hear anything, and that's just annoying as all out. And I'm thinking that I could get my other headset and maybe put it on the right hand side of the laptop, and then I would have comms. So it kind of feels like I'm a little bit in the dark. Okay, we are at 4 minutes and 48 seconds and playing the music. So let's see if it's going to loop on its own. And if it does, I believe that would be 3 loops that we've made. So just stay here with me while we futz and putz around. Okay, so 3 tabs, including let's see. Okay. I just do not want this to, I'm going to take it to the 1 minute. There we go. And then we're about, nope, it looped for us. Okay, that's like 4 loops. Okay, that's good. Take it back to the chart. Transition over. Make sure the preview, I can see everything there. And I could do something else, maybe with the chart. Oh, that's right. We can squeeze the chart in a little bit. Won't be as dramatic, but there we go with that. And transition over. Oh, except for, let's unlock it, take it there, take it there, Mac OS, where are you? Transition, okay. Don't see that, so you can't see the price now. I mean, if that's going to be all fiddly like that, there's really, I don't think there's any value in, because I do believe you have your own chart, so that's what we're going to go with. It's kind of like talking about a Cricut, you know, or a laser engraver. Like, you have your laser engraver, like you know where the conversation is headed if you have a laser engraver. And it's kind of silly to be watching my laser engraver. So we're not seeing the whole price over there on the right. I think that's how it was earlier today. So getting that 72 is just enough and should be okay. All right, so I think we're good. And we're on the fourth. Go back over here again, and it looks like we're going okay on the music. I mean, it could have been on my side where I had, let me go back to the YouTube player and make sure that when I unlocked it, did that change anything? Okay, we're still doing that. Controlling audio via OBS. Shut down source when not visible. Shut down source when not visible. So I don't understand that. Cancel that. Transition, lock, everything's locked. Okay, there we go on that. I'm happy. I think we can easily talk about Bitcoin price, and I do want to be able to showcase the light burn. And I've already tried that once before and it looks really great. It's just a matter of creating an overlay that is useful if we even need one to kind of, I don't know if we need one really. What do you think for the light burn files? Because the light burn is, I don't think it's a Mac OS screen capture. That's what I have to figure out. Is it or isn't it? Because I can add another Mac OS screen cap. I'll be on mute for a moment. Okay, friendlies, that'll be it for us. Thank you so much for anyone that stopped by to see the bits and pieces of putting together an OBS stream after shuttering one's StreamYard. So that'll be it for me. Bye-bye now.